It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll be watching the Orlando Magic playing against the Miami Heat. For the Heat, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. On the topic of the playoffs and the length of them, they call it the second season, Shaq. What do you look for in a playoff team as an indicator of their ability to succeed?
Well, we all live by this old old adage, whatever it is. Defense wins championships. Defense is big. What I like about the playoffs, Ernie, physicality. You can't hesitate to give a foul, prevent easy buckets, a.k.a. you got to touch them up.
Got to touch them up, but experience, to me, is probably the biggest thing. Because there's no way to understand playoff basketball until you're there. And so teams that shoot a lot of free throws also has a big advantage because guys get to the line. They know they could slow the game down when things are getting bogged down offensively.
That's what my old buddy Dick Versace used to say. You know what he used to say about free throw shooting? He called it the NBA's hidden way to score. You forget about free throw shooting a lot, don't you? The NBA's hidden way.
It's hidden?
It's hidden.
I would agree with that, Dick.
Yeah, the NBA's hidden way to score. That's just dropping a little Dick Versace knowledge on you. Let's go courtside.
Looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Looking back to the last matchup between these two teams, it was Orlando coming out with the win against Miami. They've got a nice head start on this season series, up 2-0.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. On defense, Miami. It's a 3-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Now Dragic following Tobias Harris's 3-point attempt. Outside Bosh. Shot clock at 5. Takes it from 10. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
Here's Houdini. A 17-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee. Puts up the baby hook. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both free throws good from Houdini.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
That's tipped. And now Orlando on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
So it's Miami now, following the bucket by Orlando. Bosh, the screen. Dragic kicks to Johnson, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And really, the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Here's Houdini. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Outside Dragic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Dragic has got his first 2 points of the night.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Gordon with a screen on Dragic. Here's Houdini. Off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Now here's Bosch. Wade with it. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Pick by Vucevic. Off the screen, and he dunks it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Now, here's Dragic. Another key contributor to that nice win against Chicago. Back to Johnson, 6 to shoot, and he gets it to go. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Fans, get ready for your magic answers.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Houdini. First in scoring, first in assist, and he's first in the league in steals per game. Just incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The Magic making a switch here. Payne's checked in. The Heat also changing it up. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Whiteside. Harry Jones comes in for Chris Bosh. And Winslow subbed in for Joe Johnson.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Here's Winslow following the bucket by Orlando. Wade on the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
Now here's Winslow. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Here's Stoudemire. Some solid defense from Harris.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
From past the arc, and he gets it to go. No problem on the three from Houdini. Houdini's got 13 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Winslow with it. Harris is there. Here's Houdini. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That's on Dwayne Wade.
Just an amazing game for Houdini. He already has 13 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
The Heat trail by 11. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And the basket by Thornton.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh, no, oh, no, oh, yeah, shots.
Johnson with a screen on Dragic. Here's Houdini, and the rejection by Stoudemire. Dragic left side. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Houdini. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Justice Winslow. Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Smith checked in for the Magic. The Heat trail by 11. And Thornton kicks to Dragic. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
Here's Houdini. 18 points for him. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Johnson can't hit.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play. If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Here's Houdini. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's a minute left to play in the first. Here's Houdini. Pass to Azania. Just 4 to shoot. Once again off the mark, Orlando. The Heat trail by 9. Thornton with it. Now guarded by Payne. Thornton dishes to Dragic. High post, Stoudemire, and it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Payton, he's checked in for Houdini. 4 for Orlando. And a new group in for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Wash comes in for Perry Jones. Johnson, he's checked in for Winslow. And Dwayne Wade subbed in for Goran Dragic. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. D-Wade out there with Thornton. And it's Johnson in at the small forward spot. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He ended with 17 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He was the player they leaned on that night. He didn't disappoint them.
Not at all. Came through in a big way. Whatever they needed from him, he was able to deliver.
Well, I think he actually gave them a little more than what they needed. Terrific all-around effort.
Whiteside, good.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Pass to Houdini. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Well, as you can now see on the 2K leaderboard, these are the NBA's steal leaders since the All-Star break. Freak, number 1. Third is Goran Dragic.
What a job both of them have done defensively in the open court. They've really gotten a feel for their opponents the more they see them.
Bosch, and it's Miami with another.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Houdini. He's guarded by Thornton. Here's Houdini. He's got 22. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Here's Thornton. Following the score by Aaron Gordon. Wade passes to Bosch. There's the bucket. Good. Bosch has got 4 this quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now, here's Thornton. Following the miss by Freak. And Thornton kicks to Bosch. Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Wade.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Houdini passes to Harris. Here's Vucevic, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Vucevic has got his second basket.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt.
And now, quick review.
Quit being so soft.
For Oladipo. He's putting up 6 points tonight, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
Goran Dragic is checked in for Miami. Now here's Johnson. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Chicago. From about 16, Bosch misses.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Houdini. It's stolen by Dragic. And here we go. Wade into the hoop. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the night. And he makes the first. Winslow's checked in for Miami. And he can't hit the second. Magic leading by 9. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
And so here is Miami. The Magic getting the bucket. Just 3 to shoot. There's Dragic with the 3. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 3rd rebound tonight. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Gordon. Izania, he's checked in for Harris. And it's Payne in for Oladipo. The Heat also changing it up. Stoudemire comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Perry Jones in for Chris Bosh. Here's Houdini. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. It's Dragic with the drive. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Jones, no one around him. Offensive rebound, Stoudemire. Great D that time from Johnson. Magic leading by 9.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. And the Magic making a change. That'll do it for the first half.
Kevin, I'm here with...
Hey guys, listen up. We've got a good lead, but lots of basketball left to play. The top thing for me has been that we've come up with some decent buckets because we made a savvy play on D, caused a turnover, and got an easy scoring chance. I want to see more of that. Our defense leading straight into our offense. Something I have liked is our movement off the ball and all the good looks it's created for us. Keep finding those open shots on the floor. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the 3rd quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the approach of that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Orlando leading by 9. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Here's Wade following the score by Aaron Gordon. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And 72% on the year. I'm sure they'd like to improve that category.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Orlando leading by 10. Gordon with a screen on Whiteside. Off the screen, and it's sent back by Bosch. And he recovers it. Dragic dishes to Johnson. Wade left side. It's stolen by Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Houdini's got 27 points.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Dragic kicks to Johnson. Here's Bosch. Buried from 15 feet out.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Johnson outside. Back to Bosch. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Now here is Harris. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Here is Whiteside. Johnson kicks to Dragic. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
Magic leading by 9, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. The feed to Dragic. Good, it's Bosch picking up the assist. And that's now 8 points for Goran Dragic.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Out to Harris. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Bosch. The Heat trail by 7. Now here's Thornton. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Here's Houdini. Harris kicks to Gordon. Vucevic a screen on Dragic. Off the pick, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Here's Johnson. The Magic hitting the bucket. Can't hit.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
The shot's good from Houdini.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Let's take a look now at some of the teams that have been blocking shots by the truckload since the All-Star break. The Heat in second.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Johnson, he's checked in for Gordon. Hezonja comes in for Tobias Harris, and it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Dragic.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Over these last 10 games on the Magic schedule, this is how they stack up right here. First in shooting percentage, first in three-point shooting, and they're also number 1 in free throw shooting. A team that makes foul shots gives itself and its coaching staff a lot of confidence.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
The Magic making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Screen by Jones. Thornton for 3, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Thornton's got 5 now.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
The Heat trail by 9. Dragic kicks to Winslow. the elbow, Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Dragic with the drive, and here's Thornton outside. The shot misses, so Orlando will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. No good from Houdini.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Winslow with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Outside Dragic. It is now to Stoudemire. Here's Winslow. No good with the triple. Orlando leading by 9. Here's Houdini. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. And he banks in the layup. Winslow's got his second basket of the game.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the pass to Hazania. Kicks to Payne. Banked in off the glass.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Now here's Dragic. He's got 10. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Screen by Jones. It's Dragic with the drive, and the rejection by Smith. Here's Hazania, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
You know what? He wasn't going to wait around for any help on that break.
Solo soiree performance all the way. How about that for a little bit of a limerick?
I'm going to let it slide.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costing.
Smith with a screen on Thornton. To the paint, up off the screen, and Smith with the stuff.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew.
New group getting ready for Miami. Whiteside's checked in for Stoudemire. Wash comes in for Perry Jones. Joe Johnson, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Marcus Thornton. On the floor for Miami, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. Dragic comes with the double team. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Dragic is running, dishes it to Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Bosch, the screen. Fades. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 9 points for Dwayne Wade. Orlando leading by 9. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Vucevic, and Whiteside sends it back. Now here's Dragic. Tight defense on him. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 6 assists here tonight.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Here's Houdini. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
Wade against Oladipo. Wade kicks to Whiteside.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 8 rebounds and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's Houdini. Oh! Harris floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays
Man,
up.
you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Now here's Dragic. Right side, the pass to Wade. The baseline J. Miami no good on that time either. Orlando leading by 10. Here's Houdini. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Houdini's got 45 points.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address his team. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Gordon. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
First personal foul. At the line, shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Whiteside, and that one is hammered home.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
The Heat trail by 12. And here's Dragic. He feeds it to Bosch. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a solid outing for Bosch. He's got 14 points and 2 rejections. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
Here's Houdini. He kicks to Harris. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Wade left side. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside, Houdini passes to Harris. Here's Houdini from deep 3-point range. As they get it back. Dragic comes with the double team. The wide open look here for Oladipo. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Começa a zoar, meu
Knocks it loose.
Olha aí o cara.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Now here's Bosch. Shot's good.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
And that one falls for Bosch. Here's Oladipo. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Vucevic has screen on Wade. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Magic leading by 9. Here's Houdini. And it's sent back by Bosch. In transition, here comes Miami. Wade with the ball. They get it again.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Oladipo for 3. That is good. And the Magic lead by 12.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Bosch dishes to Wade. Dragic with a wide open look. Orlando grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Houdini. He dishes it to Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
It's Bosch, that time on the assist by Dragic.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's Houdini. In the corner, it's Gordon. Oladipo outside. And the foul called on Joe Johnson. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He was the star of the show for them on the offensive end. Over half of their points came through him. I think he was the number one option, the number two option, number three option, and then when the coach called timeout, he was still the option.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a four-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and
Valeu, fui nessa.